This is Marchers with Munchies Food Review. My name is Weston.
And I'm Lewis.
And welcome back, folks, to another wonderful Marchers with Munchies Food Review. Before we get this video started, make sure to click that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all of our latest and greatest content. Now, without further ado, on to the review.
Now, hold on, a little preface.
Yes.
Now, first of all, why am I in the back seat? What
You're in
did
the-
I do wrong?
You see, Lewis, you're in the back seat because there's a certain someone in this car who is refusing to be part of our video because they're being a bit of a twat. So we're just gonna go ahead and shame them on camera while we go ahead and eat our food. Now, Lewis, as you know, there are many fast food trends. You know, for example, chicken or going with spicy sriracha, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, we've faced a lot of those like short-term popular, like stuff made of chicken, for example. You know, we've had a lot of chicken-based items on here, and in the last year that's kind of increased. Or like chicken tenders, for example. A lot of places came with chicken tenders.
Now, today we have a variation on the chicken tenders, actually.
Oh yeah, and I feel as if almost this has kind of started to become its own miniature trend. Barbecue. Barbecue's kind of reached a bit of a boiling point when it comes to the fast food industry as of recently. Barbecue
has never been a stranger to a lot of, especially, you know, there's a form of cooking off of it. Barbecue, actually. The slow cooking of meats, get that nice, savory, tender
deliciousness. Because we recently did the thing from Arby's, the Texas Roadhouse, whatever the heck it's called. Then we did the Papa John's barbecue pizza. It's just kind of the thing that's in right now.
Now, those nice slow cooked meats, that is not today. No, today we are at McDonald's,
the fastest fast food joint in the world, and we are trying the brand new. It even says new, glazed chicken tenders. We got ourselves a six piece, but a certain someone refused to do the food review, so we decided.
She'll be having hers much later when they're freezing cold.
Yes, out of shame, we're just gonna shame them. No, you refuse to do this video. This is on you. This is on nobody else but you.
I'm here watching the cringe.
P.S. That's why you came? That's a sad reason to come. But, you know, Lewis, as you can see, the container looks, it's a lot different from what the rest of the McDonald's, generally speaking, has. And Lewis, just go ahead and explain just the look of these things. Just look at how those are just golden brown.
Well,
look at that. It's sexy.
Personally, and I haven't had these in years, so, you know, I might
They
go
just
back.
came out.
Yeah, like they came out.
I'm comparing them to something.
Hold my horses. I will gladly hold my horses.
So, if you've ever been to Applebee's or a sports bar of any kind, really, but Applebee's in particular because it's where I like to go personally, they have these boneless, like, chicken tender, chicken bites, kind of. And I always thought those were the epitome of boneless chicken.
But McDonald's has gone a step lower.
Well, I'd say a couple steps. Granted, I'm just basing this off of the fact that it's McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
You can get a burger for $1, and while that is a
wonderful deal,
miracle of the modern world, it's not the best.
No, it's not. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna review these. Now, we got ourselves some forks because we do have a marching band event today, and we'd rather not mess up our hands before putting on our.
It'd be funny if Mr. Mega or Mr. Glover watched this.
They do.
We have confirmed that.
Yeah, our drum major auditions would say they do. It's apparently not their thing though. Unfortunately,
we'll get them next year.
Yeah, unfortunately, if we had our sticky hands in our uniform, Miss Geesey would probably
kill you.
Most likely, she would kill us. But
well, first she would go in her raspy voice.
But here we go. This is what they look like. It's got this nice outer coating that just looks like it's been drenched for millennia. Are you ready to try this, Lewis?
I think I am.
Let's touch the tips.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's disgusting.
Homophobic. Here's the cross section for those who need to see it at home.
Now there should be
12 people.
Pass me a napkin, please.
Listen, people watch our reviews sometimes just for the cross sections. I got a comment on one of our first videos that talked about that. They live for the cross section. Here's some napkins for you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, kind sir.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
It's getting a little frisky.
I'm proud.
You like them.
They're interesting.
Or you're just hungry.
Well, I think I can do my analysis in conclusion with one tender. Now,
Did you not have 2? I thought you did.
no, I only had 1.
How? We got 6.
You
Oh, wait.
had one. I haven't had any.
Wait, I had...
2.
Too.
Oh, right. Okay, I forgot how to
2
math.
plus 1 is
I forgot
3.
how to math, Lewis. It's not like I didn't
Alright,
fail the PSATs or anything like that.
Right.
Right.
So, normally when you get wings, like I said at Applebee's, granted this isn't Applebee's, it's a fast food restaurant, point aside, but at places like Applebee's, you normally have a choice of sauce, anywhere from sweet to extreme. You know, because all restaurants have their own extreme version, marketed, labeled, the good stuff.
The good stuff.
And McDonald's has it in one sauce, the sweet and spicy honey barbecue.
2 in 1.
Not even spicy.
And while I think that is subjective, my personal opinion is that it's got a kick to it, but I think the kick outweighs the sweetness a little too much for my taste. And I don't know. The amount of sauce, that's actually pretty good. You get, while you do have some sections that are a little more, a little less, that's pretty much just the texture of the chicken and how it plays out and just coating it.
Yeah.
So that's, I wouldn't really say it's McDonald's fault. Now, for the texture, I didn't really notice any crunch, which is a little disappointing, because that's what I look for in a nice barbecue chicken. The chicken itself, no, it was just kind of hard, you know? It wasn't really that tender in my opinion. So, I mean, out of 10, probably give it a 6.
A 6 out of 10.
Yeah, 6 out of 10. Nothing great, but
Yeah.
trying something.
Yeah, you know, I will. Yeah, I will go. I will kind of like go through everything as well. You know, I will say the sauce. It is kind of. It does. You know, when it comes to chicken wings, when it comes to barbecue, you know, it has a lot less of a spicy kick than what you would expect. But on a standard that is McDonald's standard of spice, this is like the hottest thing you're probably ever gonna get on the menu item. Let's face it. Most likely.
To my memory.
Yeah. I will say that, yeah, it does kind of overpower a little bit, but there is a nice sweetness. You can taste, you know, the different spices that are inside of it, which I do like. You know, I do kind of have to admit they feel kind of sticky, like they're old, but at the same time, it feels as if they've been drenched in that barbecue sauce for a little while, like more than 5 minutes at least. And the thing with it is, I do agree with you, the crunch is very much lacking when it comes to a chicken tender, and especially McDonald's chicken tenders, which we've come to expect. They are very crunchy. They are very on top of that flaky, buttery crispiness. You know, it's delicious. I will say these do taste pretty good. I will admit that. I'm not one that is fond of barbecue, but this trend, so far, I've had, you know, good experiences with them. I will say that the crunch is a bit lacking. I think because it has been essentially drenched in that barbecue sauce, it's taken away from that benefactor, and you do only really end up getting the freezer burnt side of the chicken tender. Besides that, I do like the flavor, I do like everything that comes with it. I do think that it does go a little bit strong on some parts of the sauce itself. And, you know, besides that, the real disappointing factor of it all is just like how sticky it is. It doesn't feel like actual barbecue sauce. It doesn't feel like drippy. It feels like it was pretty much just plastic, like barbecue sauce turned into plastic wrap and then wrapped around the chicken, and then just microwaved. Because knowing McDonald's, they would do something like that. Let's be honest here. They've done a weirder stuff. But with that in mind, I will have to agree with you kind of on that score a little bit. I will have to give it a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6.5 at least.
Wow.
You know, besides that, Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Any last comments before we end this off?
I mean, nothing in particular. I mean, it's a nice, bright day, 80 degrees,
Sweating.
Yeah.
essentially.
But nevertheless, this has been Marsha's Munchies Food Review. Our next review is up on my Snapchat. I will be posting it on all social media, so make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I think next week, isn't it? The Taco Bell slushie, the new slushie that came out for their seasonal holiday. I think that's what we put
You
down.
didn't plan this stuff.
I did plan
So,
it out, didn't I? I think.
I'm just the reviewer. He's the scheduler.
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much. But nevertheless, this has been Marsha's Munchies Food Review. My name is Weston,
I'm Lewis.
and over here is some nerd that refuses to say their name or face. But without further ado, thank you for watching our review.